Hi, welcome back to EducateTube.com. My name is Sipsky, your host. In this video, I want to talk about these old lithium batteries from your laptop. Now, most of you probably want to recycle it, but I would advise you to actually take it apart and look inside. You'll see that we have these type of batteries, the 18650 lithium battery. Most of them are still useful to charge small devices like Bluetooth speakers, Bluetooth headphones, etc. Let's talk about it right now. Alright, so you have these old lithium batteries from your laptop and you are about to recycle it. But I would advise you to actually look into opening it up like here, and you'll see that there are sets of lithium batteries. Now some of them of course doesn't work because they run out of charge, but some of them are still very good and they still hold their charges, and so those are the ones that you want to be able to take out and reuse them. Now of course you're going to ask me, how do I recharge them? You take it apart and you pretty much disassemble the circuits. Well, you can actually get other components for a couple of bucks that you can actually use to recharge individual lithium batteries. Okay, this is what this video is all about. So once you take it apart, you get something like this. Here I have 6 lithium battery, and maybe out of the 6, maybe 4 of them works okay. And you can still charge, for example, your Bluetooth speakers, a small one, or your Bluetooth headphone, which that's what I've been doing. Or you can use it to power your LED light, that's 3.7 volt, and it will run really well because these battery is still very useful. Okay, so once you take it apart, then what you want to do next is, here I have a few. You can see I have an individual lithium battery, these 18650. Okay, so once you have that, let me just show you right now. So you can see here I have 18650 lithium battery, and I can actually check what is the voltage on this right now to see if it's still useful. Now if it's 0, you know that you might have to recharge it quickly using another lithium battery that is full, and then it'll bring it back to 3 volt, and then you can charge it again. Alright, so there's 2 options you can charge your 18650 lithium battery that you extract from your laptop. One way, of course, is to buy a device like this one here. This is a built for this type of battery. This is a 18650 lithium battery charger. You can get it at online stores for around $5, maybe less. And basically it's just like any other battery. You just make sure that you know where the positive and negative is. So here's a positive on this side and negative on the other end, and then you just then plug that. Here, let me put it in the right place here, that positive, negative, and then you plug into your outlet and then it's charging. Okay, it may take a couple hours, and there we go, it's fully charged. Now before you even do that, make sure you check first that it is okay. Is it still holding the charge? Okay, so let me just check quickly. And yeah, and this, as you can see here, let me show my voltmeter. And then you can see it's saying 4.02 volt. So this battery here is quite good. If it ran out of juice, I would then put it back onto this battery charger, the lithium battery charger, and it will recharge again. Now, then you wonder, how then do I use it? Well, in a dollar store, you might see something like this. You can get this for about $1 to $3. This is basically a battery bank, a very tiny one. It's a 2500 milliamp hour battery bank, and if you take it apart, okay, so the circuit, as you can see here, is very simple. I took out the battery already, the original 18650 battery, and I took it out, and then there we go, that's what it looks like. Now you can use it to power many devices, because remember, this one, it has a built-in USB slot, so you can charge, like say, Bluetooth headphone and all that, so small devices, or even power a USB fan, or even the LED light. Okay, so it depends on what can connect to the USB connector. And then there's even a micro USB for recharging it. So actually this one, you can just plug in your old lithium battery and charge it directly. So that is very convenient. This one you probably can get, like I said, in a dollar store for around $2, $3, maybe $4, okay? And once you have that, now the only issue here is I notice that there's a wire here that's positive and negative. Very, very important, because the circuit in this type of small lithium battery, especially things that are not well built, is that you have to put it in the right polarity, okay? So in other words, make sure that it's positive and negative, and you cannot reverse it. If you reverse it, you'll fry the circuit. So very important, you might want to label plus and minus here, and you make sure that you put plus and minus here as well. And when you insert it, it's going to be always plus and minus, okay? And inside also, you see there's a wire here. You might want to put some kind of spring on both sides where you can just slip it in and slip it out quite easily, instead of having this wire and trying to align it, okay? I would say bring a plate, metal plate or a spring on the one side, and when you want to charge it, just slip it in and it will charge and power other devices, okay? So this is a pretty decent device. Just for charging, of course, you buy one of these. For charging and for using, then you get one of these. And I think it's better to get one of these because you have the USB slot where you can just power devices, and you can also use a micro USB to recharge this battery. And then because it's so convenient to open it up, and then if you have a drain one and you happen to have a couple of these lying around that's fully charged, you put it in and you can continue on to charge, even for emergency, your smartphone. But like I said in the last video, I told you that these small devices, it will only charge a smartphone maybe 5 to 10%, okay? So for emergency use, yes. But for charging your Bluetooth headset, that's more than adequate, because those Bluetooth headset is only around 500 to 800 milliamp hour battery, a very tiny battery built into those Bluetooth headset. So you can actually charge it a couple of times, no problem. Oh, by the way, before we go, not only can you use it to, you know, charge your Bluetooth headset and all that stuff, you can actually put in series, like the one I did here, and create a what I called a 12-volt system where you can charge more powerful devices, okay? Now you would need better circuits to put in there so that it will be able to charge a 12-volt system. I actually made another one here. Let me just show you quickly, where it's a 14.4 volt, like you can see here. I align in series, and here I have a alligator clip, positive and negative, and is able to power my power tool. So you could do that as well in the future once you get a handle of what this lithium battery can do. All right. So hopefully you find this video useful. Don't forget to subscribe and give me a little heart for appreciation. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.